Hi, I'm Charlene Ware. I'm a registered dietitian with SIU Med School, and I'm here today to talk to you about eating the Mediterranean way. You've probably heard a lot about the Mediterranean diet, haven't we all? In fact, U.S. News and World Report just named it for the fourth time the top most healthy diet of all. It's kind of hard though in landlocked central Illinois to think about, how do I eat the Mediterranean way? We don't have a Mediterranean Sea, we have Lake Springfield. So I'm here to kind of break it down for you. And the thing to remember is you want it to be fresh. You're gonna use some fish, you're gonna have some red wine maybe, you're gonna have lots of fruits and vegetables. That's what makes the Mediterranean diet work. So what I've got today is we're gonna make a kale salad with a blueberry vinaigrette and put a piece of salmon on top. All of those things fit perfectly into the Mediterranean diet. So we started with baby kale. And if you haven't tried baby kale, I really recommend it. You know, some people, if you get the older kale, it's a little more bitter. The baby kale is not so much. And what I did first is to take off the stems. I place it in my bowl, and then I used fresh broccoli, not frozen, fresh broccoli. I cut that up pretty small, and I put some orange juice on top of it, fresh squeezed. And what that orange juice does is, as it mixes with the kale, and I want you to physically take your hands and just massage it into the kale, what you're gonna get is tender kale. It takes the bitterness away. So to that, we're gonna add some fresh blueberries. I've got about a half a cup here. I'm just gonna add those to my salad. Blueberries, so high in antioxidants, they're really, really great for helping your memory. The other thing that I'm gonna add to this salad is some roasted beets. Now, I went to the store and I got some fresh beets. I cut off the ends of it, and then I just cut these up and I put them 425-degree oven for about 10 minutes. That's all it took. Oh, it just brings that flavor out. It is wonderful. So we're gonna add our fresh beets to that. They give a great color to it. And that's another thing you wanna think about, is I want lots of color in my food when I'm eating the Mediterranean way. So I've got those beautiful beets. I'm gonna add a little bit of toasted walnuts. Walnuts, of course, high in omega-3s, a very, very healthy nut to add to it. And then I'm gonna add my salmon. And again, with my salmon, what I did was I just roasted it, 425-degree oven, 10 minutes. The way you know that salmon is done is that it begins to flake. You can just take your fork and you're gonna see that flake. That's exactly what you want. On top of it, as a rub, I added fresh rosemary, and I added some coriander and a little bit of olive oil. Already looks beautiful, doesn't it? It's like, oh my gosh, it looks so wonderful. For a dressing, we're gonna make it ourselves, right? And I've got a half a cup of blueberries in here. I put a little bit of Dijon mustard, right? A little bit of salt. I've also got my olive oil, and of course olive oil is a big part of the Mediterranean diet because it's a heart healthy oil full of monounsaturates, which is healthy. And then I used a white balsamic vinegar. So if you haven't tried this, it gives a wonderful, wonderful flavor. And then the last little piece, if you want just a little sweeter, depending on your blueberries, you can add a little bit of honey. So I've got this hand blender. It makes making a dressing so easy. Simply give us a little touch like that. Voila, my dressing. It's beautiful, gorgeous color again. I'm gonna set this over here, and then I'm gonna pour that on top of my salad. This is so healthy for you. The Mediterranean diet, you might know, it's heart healthy, it's good for your brain, it can help with weight loss. They've studied it and studied it and studied it, only to find out that it's just almost the perfect diet. So here's to get you started. Have a great day.